Hey everybody, it's me again. Another Yankee Show time. It's Friday. I'm gonna invite a couple people first. See if I can get a couple people invited. Let's see here. Let's invite that one. That one. Oh, that's right. You gotta know names on here. I suck with that. All right, we're getting a few people here. We'll start here in a minute. Let me invite a couple more people that I want to see if I can give them a chance to stop by. How's everybody doing? Let's see, I'll invite one more. It takes too long to do invites on the computer. It's a lot faster on mobile to do invites. Anyway, if you're watching Zuckerberg, you should improve that feature. All right, so it's been about a minute now. We had some people show up and then leave right away. So I guess that's enough small talk. I'll just go ahead and start anyway. We'll give people a couple more seconds to get here. I got one here. So, hey everybody, I'm Sean and you're you. And it's time once again for my mama's favorite YouTube show, The Yankey Show. I wanted to start things off on a positive note because the shit show that has become our normal daily life, a little positivity can go a long way. So I want to talk about Flint for a second. They're going to charge 5 city officials with involuntary manslaughter in Flint. Now, the main orchestrator of the actions that poisoned the city's water supply, Governor Rick Snyder, still walks around a free man. These charges are a start, but until Snyder is brought to face justice and ends up rotting in a jail cell, stripped of every dirty dollar to his name, our work isn't done. Pressure your representatives daily to prosecute Snyder for his crimes. In other Flint news, overrated comedian Steve Harvey thinks that Flint's poisoned water is funny and mockingly told citizens at a show to enjoy their nice brown glasses of water. I think Steve Harvey has forgotten that he depends on, what am I looking for? An audience for his bullshit. So if you stop watching Family Feud, the advertisers will pull out. We make a big enough noise, he'll lose Family Feud. He'll lose his talk show. Don't show up to it. Don't buy a ticket to his shows no more neither. Show him that it's not funny to make fun of kids that have been poisoned and they're brain damaged and they're never going to be okay again. It's not funny. It's not an acceptable joke. You know, I even think that would be worse than Bill Maher using the N-word. And I think he should get fired too. So Steve Harvey should definitely we should just ruin that dude. He's not even that funny. They'll get somebody better on Family Feud. He's overrated, quite honestly. He's a fucking hack. You don't make jokes like that, Steve. I hope you see this. I hope somebody shares it and shows it to you. You're a hack, and that was a bullshit joke. It ain't funny. Stupid. And I hope you get ruined for it. Also, this week, and I know every one of you knows about this, there was that shooting at the Congressional baseball practice that they are somehow blaming on Bernie Sanders. You know, I don't know how they're coming up with that. You know, that can possibly be Bernie's fault. Maybe it could be your president's fault, who actually called for the Second Amendment folks to assassinate Hillary, complete with holding a rifle gesture to emphasize the point so she wouldn't be able to pick the next Supreme Court justice. But who's the media going to blame? Bernie Sanders. Was it maybe the Republicans practicing baseball who are taking away insurance from 23 million people? No. The president who calls for violence to solve problems? No, couldn't have been him. It had to have been Bernie. He got all us progressives all riled up with his aggressive speech about, you know, getting equal pay and shit and living wage and insurance and Trump and calling Trump the most dangerous president ever at the People's Summit. You know, Jane even had to go on CNN and defend it to Wolf Blitzer. Well, she didn't have to, but she did. And she blasted the media while she was doing it too. Wolf tried to play it up that calling Trump the most dangerous president in history could instigate somebody into doing something like that, thinking that they're being a hero, I guess. And Jane was having none of it. She's like, the media is more responsible for stirring everybody up than anybody is. And, you know, because he was like, well, should Bernie use that strong a speech? And she's like, absolutely. You got to use the rest of the paragraph. You're taking it out of context. Basically, she made Wolf look stupid, like she's already done at least 3 times. I don't know why he keeps having her back, honestly. He must like the abuse. It's the only reason I can think of. So Let's see. Oh yeah. Ted Nugent. You might not have seen this. This was kind of under the radar. I saw it a few times, but not a whole lot. Ted Nugent wants everybody to be civil now, y'all. The same guy that wanted to put a machine gun up Obama's ass, and he wants us to be civil now because he realized liberals have guns too. That's the only thing that could be. Nothing was ever a problem before. He was ready to call for anybody to be killed until somebody's shooting at Republicans. Somebody might bring a gun to his show. He's like, we better be civil, y'all. All right. And another thing, let's see here. Another positive one I'm just going to touch on for a second. I'll touch on it more in Hindsight News on Sunday. But the Standing Rock Sioux tribe got a really big victory, too. A judge ruled that the Army Corps of Engineers did not do a thorough environmental study. They broke some kinds of laws. They rushed it because President Trump asked them to. And so they violated these things. And they may have to stop oil through there. They haven't yet. But, you know, it's a big move for them. So it gives them a lot of power, and their attorneys are excited about it. And I'll touch on it more on Sunday. Trump had his first cabinet meeting. If you saw this was hilarious. If you didn't see it, look it up. I wish I could figure out how to mix a link in with a clip in with the live feed, is what I'm trying to say, because it was hilarious, and you kind of have to see it. I'll try to do it justice. But the cabinet meeting started off by going around the room, you know, like you do on your first day at like drama class or something, like an interactive class where everybody says a little bit about themselves. Like, okay, I'm Johnny and I blah, blah, blah. So each person would speak for a second. And every one of them just poured praise on Donnie, you know, just how great he was and how honored they were to be working for him. And Trump just sat there with his empty-headed grin, eating it up like a delicious piece of chocolate cake from Mar-a-Lago. He was loving that shit. Every single one of them kissed his ass. It was beautiful. You got to look it up. Lastly, Jeff the Keebler racist elf Sessions testified before the Senate this week. And the main thing that I learned was that I could be attorney general. That dude can't remember shit. He probably doesn't even know he went to law school or what law school he even went to. Oh, and I lied. There was one more thing. There's a Democratic congressman that is introducing a bill. And you're not going to believe me when I tell you. You're going to think I'm lying, but seriously, Google it. This is called the Kofifi bill. And he wants Trump's tweets. I burnt my leg. He wants Trump's tweets to be held accountable. He wants people to be able to use Trump's tweets against him so that things he says on Twitter can be admissible. And he's really introducing a bill called the Kofifi bill. And every letter stands for something. You got to look that up, though. I don't remember what it was. I'll do a story on that, too, on Sunday, just for something to laugh about. So that wraps up my part of the Yankey Show. This is the part where I interview you guys. You guys are my guests on this show. So anything you want to talk about now, I'm going to close my little screen here. I'm going to go back through the comments and see. Somebody's here. I saw something run across the screen. I'm sorry. I messed up. I bailed on the first one on accident. I was closing out my Word program, but I accidentally closed Facebook. So now we're at the question part. This is when you talk to me. So, hey, Kenny, I had to bail on the last part of the Nick Brenna interview. Did he get to the questions about whether Bernie has ever been even talked to about this? You know, about joining the People's Party? Have they even discussed it with Bernie Sanders? Did Michelangelo ask him about that? I had written that for one of the questions. Well, I'll give him a chance to let me know. Hi, Kathy. We're at the part of the show now. I accidentally messed up, and it's going to be a two-parter because I split it on accident. I was trying to close Word, but we're at the part of the show where you can ask me anything you want to talk about. So now nothing's off limits. I mean, any subject you want to bring up. I touched on a few things in my monologue, but there's a lot of other things going on. Can't watch TV at work. Yes, he has. Oh, he has been talked to. Well, was he on board with it? He's considering it. Oh, that's nice. That's really good. See, that's what I hope happens. I hope he goes all the way and he tries to give the Democrats a chance. And then they put Biden or Hillary back up against him and they do the same shit and he goes over to the People's Party. He's like, fuck you. I tried to do this twice now. I'm not doing it anymore. But if he does it, I asked this to be a question too. I didn't get to see if it was asked. If he does it, he needs to do it 100%. Like come out blazing, because they will. They will. The media will immediately start calling him crazy. Crazy old Bernie can't take a loss. Those shades look good on you. Thank you. But yeah, they will. They'll start tearing him to shreds. So we got to be ready to be an army. If we're not there behind him, it won't work. Even if he goes over to the People's Party, if we're not standing there waiting, ready to go, it ain't going to work. So everybody's got to be on board with this shit. You got no other shot. I don't give a shit if you're mad about him or you're mad at him. Get over it. He'll win. If we all get behind him, he'll win easy. No matter what they try to do. No matter what the media tries to do, he'll win, and you know it. And all we got to do is get behind him. So you're going to have to get over it. You know, that's just politics. It's only a small part of what we do. If he goes over to the People's Party, if he sees we're behind it and we're going to back it, oh my God, we'll win. They can't beat us. They'll have to make up some other shit. I don't know what country they're going to say hacked the election that time. Whoever they want to go to war with. Be like, oh, they tried to hack the damn election. That's what happened. How could Bernie win? He's a socialist. No, they don't. Lose the shades. No, seriously, I get dark circles around my eyes. See? See? I look like I'm on a 3-day bender every day. No matter how much sleep I get, it don't matter. But somebody's sending me a sleep mask, and I might get better sleep now. So I might lose the dark circles. Who knows? But that's why I wear them. I think he'll do it. I'll wager big money on it. You know what, Kenny? I do too. I do too. And I think he's playing them right now. You know, you want to be mad that he parrots the Russia thing and he does that and this and that. And this is just my theory, but I think that is his fucking political move. He is running for president for 4 years on the Democrats' dime. And you guys got to see what he's doing. It's fucking genius. Honestly. He gets to be their fucking spokesman for 4 years, running around. He might have to say some shit he don't agree with, but it's part of the game. And then put him back on, No, fuck you, man. You wanted this. No, but anyways, I'll put him back on. I'm serious. I wasn't a real fuck you. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what he's doing. I think that's what he's doing. Now, I don't like a lot of the shit he's happened to say. I don't know if he likes it or not. And who knows? Maybe he believes it. I don't think he does, though. I don't think the man is stupid. I think he's playing them. Kenny says I do too. How fast was your internet speed? Anthony, I'm going to be honest with you. I never checked it. You know what? I'm not tech savvy. I'm really not, as you can probably tell by watching the show and how everything behind me is homemade and I don't even know how to do a background. I'm not tech savvy at all. And I wouldn't have even known what to do with the information. So I wrote the show instead because I got a late start on doing it. And I write the first part. It's a monologue. Because this I want to develop into an actual show. You know, sort of like a, I don't know what I would compare it to, but ordering you a pair of Oakleys. I have a better pair of glasses, and I cannot fucking find them. I don't know what I did with them. The only other pair I have is my wife's heart sunglasses that she doesn't like. So I had black ones, and I don't know where they are. I lost them. All right, so let's see here. What else do we got? Who else is saying something? Let's see what Kathy said. Yeah, I'm a little salty about old Byrne, but I'll vote for him without hesitation, even if he runs as a Dem. Wow. Yeah, I said it. I would too. I'm not going to lie. I would too. I'd do everything the same I did before, and I don't give a shit if he has a D by his name. He'll win. And as long as we don't back down, we back down. Let's not kid ourselves. You know, that man is only one man. If there had been a sea of people outside of Philly, if it had looked like, what was it, 76? Or what year was that? 78? I'm not right. I know I'm wrong. But when it was like that, if it had looked like that, he'd had a lot more ground to stand on, and we know it. PM me your address. They're not that bad. Hold on. Is it the glare? It's the reflection, isn't it? I had somebody else tell me that it was bothering them. Robert Stanley told me that it was bothering him. He's like, the reflection off your glasses is distracting. And it is. I'm looking at it now. It is distracting. Anybody else want to talk about anything? Let's see. I'll go back up and see what. Fuck, you missed what I commented. Oh. Greg is funny. I have no idea. Okay, no. Okay, I haven't missed anything. Anybody else want to say anything? Talk about anything else that happened? Anything else on your mind? Well, I guess I'll wrap it up then. Know this, though. I do pay attention to the comments afterwards, and I'm going to watch this stream over again to Oh yeah, yeah, Anthony, the Marine Corps dance. Anthony has an idea for something he's calling the Marine Corps dance. And Anthony, I'm not going to do it justice. I don't remember everything about it, but it was really cool. I remember that, but it was kind of complicated. Um, I can you post parts of it here, Anthony? Like parts of your idea in the comments. But yeah, check it out. It's something he's got an idea for called the Marine Corps dance, and it looked really cool. I don't remember everything about it though, and I don't want to mess up the details. So hopefully he'll put some things here in the comments. Steve Harvey, I talked about that. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but Steve Harvey making that joke about the Flint water. I talked about how we need to ruin that dude. We need to ruin that dude. What do you think of the personal investigation bombshell Mueller is bringing out the big guns? The personal investigation against Trump? Which one? I mean, there's so many going on. Um, the personal, I'm assuming you said personal, so against Trump, right? I can't think of who else it would be. But no, I'd have to look into that. What bombshell, personal investigation bombshell Mueller's bringing up? I must have missed something. I was writing most of the day, and I didn't pay attention to most of the stuff. Oh, it's okay, Amy. I'm going to watch this again. I'll be watching it with you right after I end it. I'm going to watch it again, and I'll be there. So you can comment. I'll still be commenting. Probably 2 hours from now, I'll still be commenting. For obstruction of justice. Yes, Trump. Oh, man, I got to look at that. I wasn't paying much attention today. I already had stuff shared or saved aside that I wanted to write about, and I just spent the day writing my monologue. So I'm behind a day on news. I got to like catch up. So I hadn't heard that, but that's cool. But I thought Comey said he didn't. I guess he found something, huh? I'll have to look that up. That's interesting. Anybody else have anything they wanted to say? Well, if you think about it in the comments, go ahead and bring it up because I'm doing Hindsight News will be on Sunday night at 9 p.m. I always forget what day my damn shows are on. But yeah, Sunday night at 9, I'm doing Hindsight News. And yeah, you can check that out. And I will touch on, if you think of something you want me to talk about, maybe I haven't thought about it. So say it, and I'll do a piece on it for the Hindsight News on Sunday night at 9. But thank you guys for coming and showing up and participating. And I'll see you guys next Friday night at 9 p.m. Central for another Yankey Show.